So today we're gonna be talking about Idubbbz and his wife for being terrible people again. They recently talked about the H3H3 situation on their podcast Maximum Damage, where they showed little to no support for H3H3, who has been dealing with lots of trolls and people calling CPS on him. Even if you dislike H3H3 or anyone really, you should not be calling CPS on them. That's kinda taking it a bit too far. Going back to Idubbbz and his wife's response, H3H3 has shown them a lot of support throughout the years. Even when everyone was clowning on Idubbbz and his wife, he brought them on his YouTube channel and gave them a platform to kind of defend themselves, but they can't do the same to him.
Upset with I think some of our connections, and we've tried to reach out to Ethan to talk privately. Basically, it just seems like we're at a bit of an impasse. So we want to stay out of the drama as much as possible. We don't want to pile on and add to anything. So this is our, lukewarm addressing of it. It's, we're always open to talk privately.
This is such a weird response. Like, H3H3 has defended you and your wife countless times throughout the year, and you can't even make a single video or a single post defending him at all? How is you defending H3H3 and saying calling CPS on someone is bad gonna pile on the drama?
Drive it home. We don't condone harassment.
We don't condone harassment of any kind.
Of any kind, okay, period. Which is why we have not stuck our foot in any of this, because it is not productive. I don't think it's helpful. And these are real people who have real feelings.
I think I want to pick.
So you don't condone harassment but won't speak up against it? That just doesn't make any sense to me. If that's gonna be your response to the situation, then why even respond at all, or even try to make it seem like you have a response? Like, you just not responding or even talking about this situation would have done more than your half-baked response.
Who have real feelings.
I think I want to pivot this into something that I don't think I didn't touch on it in my apology video many years ago.
I seriously do not understand how this man manages to take any situation and somehow, some way relate it back to his apology video. His apology video for pretty much being a degenerate back in the day, which I'm pretty sure no one really cares about nowadays. I'm gonna skip this part because it honestly doesn't add much.
The last thing somebody who's going through something like that needs is more eyes on it and more people weighing in, right? And that's why I'm kind of angry that we even have to talk about it here. Is that whether or not people who are in it right now realize it on any side, the more people who weigh in, the more people who add to the conversation, the more people who amplify it, the worse that it gets.
I'm not sure if I'm misunderstanding this or not, but is she saying H3H3 doesn't want more people to talk about this situation? Because that's kinda wrong. He made a whole ass video telling people to stop doing this. If you made a response and your response was something like stop calling CPS on H3, it would have been perfect because more people would have realized what's happening, and calling CPS on someone, no one really likes that.
When we were in it and we wanted...
She's referring to us kind of going through a fucking hard time on the internet, being harassed, videos made about us, people weighing in.
People still make videos about us. And at the time, before we got help, before we went to therapy, yes, there was this attitude of why the fuck aren't people saying things? Why the fuck is no one saying how wrong this is?
Is she dead ass making the comparison of when people were making fun of her OnlyFans to people calling CPS on H3H3? They are nowhere the same. They are absolutely nowhere the same. And to answer your last part, H3H3 was legit giving you a platform to talk about the situation and defend yourself. What do you mean no one was defending yourself? The person you're talking about was giving you a platform to defend yourself. And now when your friend needs the help and needs people to kind of back him up, you're not gonna do that? That is actually fucked up.
Now that we've gone to therapy and we've worked through all these things, one, the videos have not stopped, right? The comments about us have not stopped. What has stopped is me caring about it, me looking at it. And when you get the help and you realize that this is like something that you cannot control at all and it doesn't have to affect your life, that's the only way it gets better.
Yeah.
Things piling on, things adding to it, people weighing in, people throwing punches for you, does not help.
Is she dead ass telling H3H3 to go to therapy and get help? There's no way she actually thinks therapy is gonna help solve this somehow, some way. This is CPS we're talking about, not people making fun of you. Like, just because you go to therapy is not gonna magically make the CPS people go away. What a delusional take from Idubbbz' wife. Like, this is absolutely zero IQ. H3H3's wife has actually responded to Idubbbz' wife, and it's a really good response.
Anissa and Ian. Yeah. Thanks, Anissa, for standing up for your girl. I actually stood up for you so many times, because, like, why would I not? It was crazy. It's crazy. People were shitting on you and Ian because you did OnlyFans. Of course I was going to stand by you. That's insane. It's absolutely insane and disgusting. But now you choose to hang out with people that would have a problem with you if you defended me. So,
The problem.
okay, if you want to hang out with those people and have no spine and not stand up for another girl that stood up for you, enjoy your new friends.
H3H3 and his wife were defending them and giving them a platform to even defend themselves when they were getting hate for the OnlyFans situation, but now they can't do the same for them. It's just pathetic. But that's gonna be it for me. If you guys enjoyed this video, a like and subscribe would be absolutely amazing. Peace out.